house this may be for, but if God is telling you to move to a different state and you don't have the funds to do it, just trust and know that he's going to provide a way for you. I can give my testimony regarding that. You know, I lived in Texas, and God told me to move to California. And when he told me, I said, who got California money? Like, let's be real here. The cost of rent in California is a house in Texas. And I had already quit my job like he told me to do. I had no money whatsoever saved up. I didn't even have money for a deposit, first month rent, all that. Didn't have it. But I knew what God told me to do, so I acted on faith. I'm like, all right, well, you're telling me to move. I don't know how I'm going to get the money to even break my lease, you know, while it was in Texas. But one day, you know, after I did what God told me to do, I started packing my stuff up. He showed me a vision of my property manager knocking on my door. That same day, she knocked on my door. And she told me that she would let me out of my lease free of charge with a 60-day notice. When I tell you God supernaturally ended my lease, not only did he end my lease, he made sure that I paid nothing for all the contracts that I was legally bound to.
You will reach
like
your destination
Comcast
in a quarter of a mile.
My light bill, all the early termination fees, I didn't pay anything. I didn't pay anything. Like, everybody let me out of all of my contracts free of charge. All I did was tell them I was moving. I was moving to a different state. I paid nothing. The day before I left, God told obviously somebody to bless me with the money I needed to move in, which technically it wasn't all that I needed to move in, but I was like, God, I'm like $1,500 short.
You have reached your destination.
But,
your destination is on the right.
That you're gonna do it somehow. I got here to California after I ended up driving here. Still, again, like, on blessing, you know, didn't have the gas money. I'm calling my credit card company. They giving me an increase as I'm driving. Mind you, I still haven't had a job at this point for like 5 months. So that was God. There's no way they would have approved me for an increase. I'm already behind on payments, all this stuff. And when I get to the complex that he told me to go sign my lease at, I didn't even look for an apartment here. That same day, they had a $1,500 off special. And I was short about $1,500. So I'm looking at the paperwork, I'm looking at the numbers, and it did not add up. And I just knew it was God. Fast forward, now I'm here for a couple months. God's telling me, don't work. How am I gonna get a source of income? He made a way, literally. I was in my apartment for 3 months, didn't pay rent. Didn't pay a light bill, of course. The disconnection notices came. Did I ever have to pick up the phone, call, ask for an extension? Never. Did I ever have to go to my apartment complex, tell them this is the situation, God told me to move here and I know I can't pay, but please don't evict me? Never. I didn't have to do anything. For 3 whole months, he kept me and supernaturally provided. So if he's telling you to move to another state, don't worry about how you're gonna get there, how you're gonna pay for it. Start packing now. Just start packing.